Hello everybody and welcome to another video in our chat app series with Flutter. As I promised, today we are going to talk about the security and rule about Firebase Firestore. So as you know, when we are going to save our data to the Firestore database, anyone can delete our data or can bring changes to our data. So today we are going to set some kind of rules to our app that the others could not bring changes to our app data. As you can see, I opened the Firebase uh, documentation and the basic security rule. What it's saying that Firebase security rules allow you to control access to your stored data. And when we were starting our project, so it asked us that we should set a rule for our app. That previously we know about that, that it asked about the lock mode and the test mode. Then we choose the test mode because on that time we were just testing our data. But for now, we are not going to use the test mode. The test mode, anyone can access our data, but in the lock mode, no one can access our data. By default, the Firebase rules lock mode. But when we are coming down, we have another one, all authenticated user. It means those users who are authenticated to our app, they only can access to our data. While we don't recommend leave your data accessible to any user that signed in, it might be useful to use access to any authenticated user while you are developing your app. So it means those user who's signed into our app, they only can read or write our data. It means that we can set our rule like this. So if you are using the Cloud Firestore, we can use this one, this code inside the rule. And when we are using the real-time database, this one can be used. And when we are using the cloud storage, then we can use this one. For now, we are only use the Cloud Firestore. Then we can click copy this rule from this website and go back to our Firebase. And now we are going to inside the second tab, rules. When we set our rule first time, it was like this, that anyone can access our data. But now we're going to delete. So as you can see, there is for now there is no rule. So I can paste my rule that I copied before. So as you can see that when we paste our new rule, so it wants us to publish. So now we can click publish this rule. So it is published, the changes is saved now. As you can see that it's allowed read and write if request.auth is not null. It means if someone is already has account inside our app. So when you set this, there is a develop and test. For further, you can go with this, and also there is a rule playground. When you click this, you can test your data, that whether if you want to get or create or update or delete the data. So you can give the path of your data, like I'm going to give the document slash my data was message, our data which we saved. And now when I click to the run, So no one can get the data. It says that the simulated read denied. We cannot read the data because we are not authenticated. So if you want to delete some data from the Firebase, from the document messages, so when you run this, so as you can see, we could not delete the data from the Firebase. So if we are authenticated, if we turn on this authenticated, so after that, if I test this, as you can see, if I authenticated, then I can read the data, means read aloud. If I create the data, so I have the right permission. So guys, this is it about the rules and security for the Firebase for our chat app. So this is the last video for chat app, but we will continue our Flutter series. So if you like this video, please thumbs up. If you are new and still not subscribed, you can click the subscribe and press the bell icon for not losing other videos. So see you guys on the next video.